That was real. But I actually accidentally spilled my coffee all over my desk, and it got on my floor, and it got on my pants, and it got on my Hutao desk mat, and there was a big coffee stain on Hutao's ass. Really, it was just awful. Welcome to the stream. I guess it's time to play Pizza Tower. Let me switch scenes. Christ almighty. Pizza Tower is right here. There we go. We're all broken inside. This music made me keck. I'm glad somebody was entertained. What a dork. Hey, I didn't fucking... It's not like I wanted that to happen. Anyway. I hope I got... Oh, shit. Hold on. There's some rogue coffee on my leg. Did you lick her ass to clean her? Oh man, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I could have totally eaten Hutao's ass. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure that was a great thing to walk in on. Pizza time is pizza time. So I decided to swap my controller. Normally I use an Xbox Series X controller, right? It's about the same as any other Xbox controller. But I just had the bright idea literally earlier today, like right before I started streaming, to use a different controller. So I'm using my 8BitDo SN30. Oh, son of a bitch. Maybe we got coffee on this too. Jesus Christ. I have to like clean everything. Peppino supremacy. But yeah, having like a SNES style controller is way better for platformers, believe it or not. Yeah, I've only had a coffee spill this disastrous once in my life, besides this moment. Oh, why does Peppino look so fucking devilish there? I think I was going to see Deadpool with my brother, and I literally spilled my cup. Like, I think I was like spinning my chair, and I had like my jacket on the back of my chair, and I was like getting up, and it like my jacket just so happened to hit my cup, and it just went everywhere, and I had like, it was right by my window, so it got all over my blinds. It was fucking atrocious. That was when like Deadpool came out, so that was quite a few years ago by now, I guess. Anyway, enough about coffee. We have to talk about pizza. What's that? Gabrielle's footlong shrimp? Or is it Gabriel's? Gabriel's footlong shrimp. Sorry. You know, I watched Gabrielle Dropout. And, you know, it's spelled Gabriel, but they always call her Gabrielle. So, my brain just fucking messes that up all the time now. But I guess if you think about it, right? Like the way... Whoa. Peppino! Slow the fuck down there, Peppino the Hedgehog. But, if you think about it, right? Like angel names, right? The EL is usually pronounced like that? Pronounced like that? Oh god, what? Peppino Taxi, huh? What is going on in this game? Who are these lovable, quirky characters? What is this? Undertale? Wait, you know, you think of like, what's that? I can't think of angel names now. But trust me, they totally, like, that The IEL is totally pronounced as EL. Oh, the background looks like an accurate depiction of Detroit. This is Detroit Rock City. Okay, I feel like I have to like... There we go. Oh yes, the crusty toilet. The mushrooms at the toilet. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. You ever like walk somewhere and you're like, I shouldn't be here? That's pretty much exactly how this makes me feel. That's actually how I felt when I went to when I went to Old Town Portland. We're gonna bring that back, right? You know, I was catching up on some Vine Sauce VODs. I haven't watched good old Vinny in a while. So me being the weird fan that I am, right? I was like, you know, I'm gonna you know, bring back this parasocial relationship, and you know, I'm gonna play some video games and put the VOD on in the background, right, and have myself a grand old time. And he was playing what the fuck video was it? There was like the HD NES games, and I can't remember where I was going with this. There was a point to be made. You know, I think I watched the HD NES games, but then I started watching the Interior Worlds video after that, and he was talking about like walking around in New York City and how it's like something you don't want to do like by yourself after dark, like in some areas. People are saying like, you know, that's like a shitty place, like it's not like a good, like it's not a, you know, it's not making anyone want to live in New York City. And it's like, well, you know, that's like any large city, right? Like, it's gonna have areas or, you know, places that are like that. And you know, I was thinking like that reminds me a lot of Portland, right? There's a lot of good areas in Portland, but there's also areas where you don't want to be. Okay, how do I... There we go, that's all I was looking to do. So I knew there was somewhere I was going with that, but I honestly couldn't remember. I was like, I started talking and my brain's like, okay, you started the first part of the idea. That's as far as we're getting. But, yeah, I don't know, there was another thing that he said that I was like, you know, that's very true. And oh yeah, he was talking about some game, how I think it was a game or a movie or something, but he said you know, I thought it was shit and then it was fucking shit, and people were making fun of him for like the whole, like, it's kind of like an AVGN bit or whatever. And he said, you know, like, oh, you know, I'm just the sum of my influences, right? And, you know, I was like, you know, that kind of, I guess, rings true for a lot of people, including me. I think that rings true for everyone, right? Everyone is probably not much more than the sum of their influences. I mean, I think I wear it pretty heavily on my sleeve. If you look at my thumbnails, right? It's clear, it's clear who my influences are. If you listen to this topic of conversation, it's probably very clear who my influences are as well, right? But, you know, it's just what happens, right? When you're a jabroni from New York, right? You're influenced by another jabroni from New York, right? I can't say if my sense of humor was always the way it is and it just so happened to line up. I think that's the case, otherwise I don't know if I'm never one to really watch streams, so... Oh, Jesus Christ, Peppino. So I think, I don't think I would have ever started probably watching his streams if it wasn't for the sense of humor lining up like that. A lot of what the VODs covered that I watched, kind of meshed together because I was playing Back for Blood while I was watching them. So I forgot this character can double jump. So it's mostly like my brain doesn't even fill in with the actual games that were being played. It's just, it fills in with like Back for Blood. And I'm like, I definitely wasn't playing that. Which that's a game I picked up like on a sale because there's some guys from work I know who wanted to play it. And I was like, I don't know about this game, right? I've heard it's pretty shit. And they're like, nah, it's actually fun. Like, give it a shot. So, like, I bought it. Post this rat. Truth. And I have to say, I don't know how it was on launch. Maybe it was a much worse game on launch. But the game that I've been playing with Back for Blood has actually been pretty fun. It's definitely way more fun in co-op. But, I mean, I played it for like a solid couple hours today, just by myself. Like some bots. And, I mean, I think some of the level design leaves some stuff to be desired. Especially when, you can't help but compare it to, Left 4 Dead, right? Like, I mean, it's clear that they wanted you to, right? Which is weird. I don't know why you'd want someone to compare your game to like one that's much better. But this is the world we live in, right? It happens all the time. Think of all the quirky indie RPGs that invoke the name of Earthbound on their Steam store pages. And I'm like, why do you want me to think about Earthbound when I'm looking at your game? When Earthbound is a much better game than whatever you made, Undertale. We're disrespecting Toby Fox here. I don't know if you've known this, but I'm a little bit of a hater, right? I hate on everything that is bigger than me. So, it doesn't matter, right? Because nobody watches. Well, I say nobody. I have chat. That's really all that matters. I don't care about chat. If they hear, well, no, I care about chat. I don't care if chat hears me say horrible things about people bigger than me, because who cares, right? The Yick conundrum. Oh god, Yick. I know it's Y2K, but how do you not say Yick? I think the weirdest thing about Y2K is the developer's weird obsession with Eliza Lamb. It's like a little disrespectful. You know, just a little, right? How does I think the dude has some weird fantasy about I could save her and then we'd fall in love and she'd be my like quirky girlfriend or something. I don't know. He's like a bit of a weirdo, isn't he? I feel bad. Actually, not so much I feel bad. I feel disappointed that Yick is referenced so much as like being like a game that people want to play in Valhalla. Because Valhalla is a good game and doesn't deserve its name besmirched in such a way. But sadly, they have the same publisher. Was it like Yizbarid or something like that? So I don't know how to pronounce that. It's is it Yizbarid? I don't know. It's something like that. You've heard Gustavo 10 times. Yeah, this game is really fucking unhinged. It's just, I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, I know I mentioned I should play Valhalla at some point. It's not a particularly long visual novel, so I think I'd be better off playing that versus some other VNs. And plus, I just really like the atmosphere of Valhalla. I like the music, the artwork is really nice. I love mixing drinks. Oh. Oh my god, it's Pizza Face, or whatever the hell his name is. Peppino. No, he's just that guy now. Valhalla has a cute bartender girls and Doge. Yik has cock mongrel hipsters. Ain't that the truth? I mean, I think it's safe to say, right? Like, we all stand Jill, right? Jill is, Jill's one of those literally me characters, right? A very relatable protagonist. But, even without Jill, right? Like, Donna Zane is such a good character, too. Gil's a pretty good character, like, Jill Sandwich. Alright. Mods. Crush his skull. Ooh, going... Refrigerator, freezerator. Oh my god. This game, I feel like all it needed was the 8-bit Do controller, but also, to be fair, Gustavo controls much better than Peppino. Honestly, I would rather play a game all about Gustavo and his rat, who I can't remember the name of. I think they are much more fun to play as and control. The problem, one of many with Yik, is that they tried to make art in form of game, but it's just self-indulgent crap. Isn't that like a lot of, like... A lot of indie anything is like self-indulgent. I think the secret is if it's gonna be self-indulgent, it has to be like good, right? Because, you know, obviously I think art in general, right, if you think about it, is self-indulgent, right, in terms of like people just make stuff that they want to see, right? Like, not that I would ever compare my streams to art, right? But, you know, as someone who makes things, question mark, right? You could debatably say, right, that I make things, with these streams. I make the kind of stream that I would watch, which is, I think, why it's it's a Vine Sauce ripoff with a VTuber avatar. Because I'm like, I'd watch that. Most of them, but Yik was primarily made out of sweat because Alito's previous game was absolute shit. Oh no, I'm not like. Trust me when I say that anything you has like made is self-indulgent. I'm not saying that in defense of Yik. I'm saying that it's no excuse for it to be shit. Which I know I'm making friends with every game developer today, right? I'm making fun of Toby Fox. I'm making fun of John Yik, right? Who else can I shit on? I'm gonna shit on John Pizza Tower, right? You made the wrong game. Again, Peppino isn't as fun to play as. You should have made a game about Gustavo. That's my 2 cents. But it's not really actually shitting on Pizza Tower. I don't know. I think, I think you need to be insane in order to defend Yik. I think you'd have to be the guy who made Yik to defend Yik. Which, yeah, I guess insane. And Toby Fox actually worked on Yik? Oh, no wonder why it's shit. It's like, no, Undertale's good. Actually, I disagree. You'll be like, I like Undertale because I don't like RPGs. Okay, as someone who likes RPGs, it's a horrible RPG. Also, I don't like meta games. Now, if you excuse me, Metal Gear Solid 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. But I think Metal Gear Solid 2 is meta in the way it delivers its message, right? It's not meta for the sake of being meta. Like, what is the message of Undertale? Like, violence is bad? Boring, right? Oh, you do things in a video game that you wouldn't do in real life? Yeah, it's a video game. Like, I don't really get it. Metal Gear Solid 2 being about, like, memes, right? And I mean, like, memetics, not, like, memes, like, like, you know, the idea of ideas. The idea of ideas, there we go. That is one of the sentences ever. But you know what I mean, like... Absolutely mad lad. He did some work on the soundtrack, and when the country came against the game, Toby deleted all advertisement he made for Yick. When shit comes to shove, Toby Fox won't be your supportive friend. He removes his ass from the equation because he's a coward. Yeah, I mean, like, think about like all like the actors who've been like in shitty movies, right? Like, they still like, they're in the movie, right? So they have to talk it up, right? And they're not gonna be like, ah, yeah, you know, that movie was shit. Except, you know, maybe talk shit about it like after like 10 years, right? And they'll be like, and even then they'll be like, oh, you know, maybe that movie wasn't really that great, right? But, you know, usually, unless there's good reason, you don't see like actors or people who work on films like talking shit about like productions that they've been a part of, because it's just like, I think it's a bad look professionally, right? And like, who wants to work with someone who's gonna talk shit about your production, right? Nobody. That's a good way to like be out of work, right? What's in that door? It's kind of funny that in the games industry, though, it's totally okay to remove yourself from a project that you've worked on and totally kind of turn your back on a project and a collaborator because they've caught some heat, right? Now, granted, I think there are some situations where it is absolutely warranted to do that. For example, I think anyone who had ever worked with Harvey Weinstein probably should have ratted him out much sooner than it happened, right? Alright, wow, big hot take, nuclear take, right? That, maybe being a little bit of a sex pest and, you know, I don't want to say I don't want to say what we're all thinking, right? Because you know, that might be defamatory, and I don't have the money for a lawyer, but you know, I can't call Saul, but you know, I know what we're all thinking, all right? If you're someone like that, if you worked with someone like that, yeah, by all means, distance yourself, right? But if they just made like a bad game, and they're maybe a little bit of a weirdo. Anyone that worked with Dan Schneider too, yeah. Right? Sorry. Yeah, I can't stand with Dan, right? It's kind of funny that, like, honestly, I only make this connection because of, well, you know, the obvious once I say the name, right? But it's kind of funny how people like Dan Schneider can exist, right, without much, like, pushback, right, in the industry. But then, like, people want to give directors or creators like Quentin Tarantino shit because he likes to use some spicy language in his films, right? And yes, my only reason for bridging the two is because the whole foot thing. But I mean, Jeanette McCurdy is trying to cleanse herself from that past life of hers. It's quite admirable. I'm honestly, I don't want to say proud sounds dumb, right? But I have a lot of respect for the way that Jeanette McCurdy has been very vocal about how I guess her time with Nickelodeon was I guess awful, right? And the kind of shit that went on there. And it's a little disheartening to see not that many people even acknowledge it. I missed something, right? Scarlett Johansson was a recent case where she moved a lawsuit against Disney. What was that about? I'm assuming that's why... I think I heard some things about them not using Black Widow as a character or changing who played Black Widow. Right? Am I thinking of the right actress? Right? She did play Black Widow. I know, I'm so like far removed from the MCU. The last, I think, MCU movie I watched in like full was, I think, the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was like, wow, okay, that's like the best thing they've ever made. And then I watched like a bit of like Infinity War, and I was that guy in the room who was like, wow, this movie sucks, and everyone was like soy jacking about it. And I was like, this is stupid. It was very disappointing to be in a broadcasting like program at school, and you know, I think everyone there is still like, despite being like broadcasting, right, we still had like, I think a love for film, right? And I think a lot of us had sort of aspirations to work in film, but realized that a broadcasting like degree is probably a little bit more useful than a film degree, right? Because you know, people watch like broadcast news, right? And then like, you know, that you can land a job there versus like a film degree you can't really do much with, right? But you know, it was still all about learning about shot composition and like camera work and stuff like that. The Black Widow movie was released on Disney Plus, so the contract was said a cinema release. Oh, okay. Makes sense. But yeah, it was really disappointing that so many people in that program were like very big like in the MCU and like treated it like it was like pure art. And I'm like, I was always thinking like, you know, it's not made by like a filmmaker, right? It's like made by a committee, right? They make all the shots in like, I can't remember what the program is called, right? But it's like they make all the CGI shots like beforehand, and then just kind of plug everything in, and then they hire like a filmmaker to like make the movie happen. It's kind of disgusting in a way, right? Because I guess what made me kind of like film, right, is I always liked movies that were made by like a person with a vision. I mean, obviously there's stuff like when I was a kid, right, that I watched that is like not, it doesn't fit that, right? You know, some Disney movies or some like DreamWorks shit or whatever, right? Like kids movies aren't really exactly made by like a visionary, right? But as I got older, you know, I started liking, you know, stuff like Sam Raimi or George Romero, stuff like that. You know, someone with a vision. Why am I'm blanking on George Carpenter, who's another director, all right, who I've always like really respected. Even some of his kind of more dooky movies. But, you know, like nowadays, like you see, like you go to the movies and you go to like see a movie, and it's just like slop, right? Like, it's just this mass-produced like garbage that like the director doesn't matter, right? The writer doesn't matter. It's everything's like plugged in. That's why I think like Guardians of the Galaxy, like despite being like Marvel movies, right, and like Disney like just garbage, they're actually good because I think James Gunn still kind of like gives a shit. Like, he's a pretty good director, right? He makes good shit. He's like the only one with a fucking brain making those movies, apparently. I know, I might catch some heat for this, right? But I absolutely fucking hate Joss Whedon, right? I hate where every, like, piece of dialogue has to be like a quip, right? You know, it's weird too, because I remember watching Angel growing up and thinking that show was cool. But, I don't know, it's like, Cabin in the Woods, like, sucks. Like, so many people love Cabin in the Woods, I don't get it. I think it's stupid. I really do. Especially, like, if you, go to some sites, right? Like, people be like, they act like Cabin in the Woods is like this amazing deconstruction of like the horror genre, right? And I'm like, it's not really that clever. George Carpenter is my favorite filmmaker next to Martin Scorsese. Sarcastic? What, you don't like Scorsese? I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Scorsese, but I can respect the man. That's kind of like why I like Tarantino, right? He's another guy with a vision. Like, and he makes what he wants, right? I think I spoke about it on stream maybe a few weeks ago about how Tarantino was like, yeah, no, I'm making my last movie. Like, that, it's definitely going to be my last movie. And, I don't know, I really like that he's just like, he's just dipping. He's like, you called John Carpenter George? I was making a joke. Oh, did I say George? My bad. Yeah, John Carpenter. Martin Scorsese. Oh my god. See, I'm bad with first names. Yeah, no, I think it's because I just mentioned George Romero, so I was like, yeah, John Carpenter, George Carpenter, same thing, right? I didn't even catch this, like Michael Scorsese and Martin. Man. This guy is fake movie fan. He does not know real name. Only Walt Disney slop. If I ever meet the chance to meet Tarantino, I'm punching his head inside his ribcage. Hate the guy, he's a pretentious punk. Listen. He's a bit of a shithead. But, like, and he's a little irritating. He's a lot of irritating, right? But he's a damn good artist. Right? At least in my opinion he is. I don't know. I gotta respect, he has a very fuck you attitude. Watching a Tarantino movie is basically just watching a best of compilation of scenes from other movies. I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't know. I like his style. He has a very again, like, fuck you style. It's very unapologetic about gratuitous violence, which I think is just fun. He's a foot fetishist hipster. That's enough reason to hate on him. Oh, thank God I'm not a hipster. You'd hate me. Alright. Watch this streamer completely fail at making this jump. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Huh. Well then. The Yik Dev was a hipster, so you know the drill. Okay, like I said, at least I'm not a hipster. You know, I always, like, I felt like a level of kinship with Tarantino, right? I think we both like similar things. Can I... God damn it, this is difficult. Ugh. Oh, whatever. Alright, you have literally gaslit yourself into having a foot fetish. Well, you know, sometimes life comes at you fast. You know, at this point, I feel like I need to say something to fill the silence, because now it's just awkward. But I really don't know what to say. There we go. Speaking of a good game, aka Pizza Tower, did you ever make the super taunt moves? Super taunt. You mean like this shit? Oh, like that. What? Speed! Oh my god, I'm a pizza box. You know, I almost bought a pizza today. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking like, man, I kind of want some pizza, right? I was hungry. And then, I got an email from trash pizza chain, right? That will not be named. Or there, because, you know, sometimes you drink a little bit, right? And you need some trash pizza delivered to you, right? Because you can't go out and drive and get like a real pizza, right? Because you're inebriated. And yeah, they're like, oh, you can get 2 large pizzas, right, for the price of 1. And I was like, okay, like this might be a good deal. Oh shit. And you know, I looked at the pizzas in my cart, and then they were what was it? It was like, yeah, they were on sale. But then after like delivery fees and tip, it was like, I think like $40, and I was like, oh fuck that, like never mind, I'm not buying a pizza. And I'm like, damn, I want a pizza? I just don't feel like spending the money for it. I don't have the means to make one right now. So honestly, like, life is cruel, in other words, right? You know. Ready to get funky. The return of how do you Peponic the hedge pizza? He's not just a hedge pizza, he's a whole Italian. Wait, did the sound just went off? If it did, not me. I didn't do anything. I don't know. Are we gonna get one guide here? Is the sound working for everyone else? Oh, Jesus. Oh my... No! I hear ya. Okay. Eponic. If there was a Sonic level that ever did this, that would be awful. Guess it's my headset. I did something similar earlier today. I posted a meme video and it didn't have audio, and I thought the audio broke, but it just turned out my headset was off. Speaking of being drunk, I bought this like canned espresso martini because I went to the store and I was like, I feel like having some alcohol, right? I haven't had alcohol in a while. And actually that's a lie, right? Because I had alcohol last week. Right? I had the chocolate milk stout. And I was like, okay, well I want like a beer, right? Like a regular beer. And I go to the store and it's all IPAs. I was thinking, damn, okay, well I gotta get something. I'm here. And you know, I got oh shit. You can't, the level's literally named oh shit. What the hell? And it's a feces level. It's feces themed. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I bought these canned espresso martinis, and I was thinking they can't be that bad, right? It's coffee flavor, right? It's got like a hint of vanilla, right? Let me tell you something. Whatever that hint of vanilla is, it is much more than a hint. It was it was like sickeningly sweet. Like it had such a bad aftertaste. And I'm like, who is this for? It's not for me. And now I have 3 more, and I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want to drink them, but I spent like $10 on them. It might have been more. I think it was like 10 for 4. And every good game needs a cereal. Oh, I was supposed to get hit by that? I would have never. Oh, now I'm slimed. I'm the pizza goo. Can I have one? I wish I could give it away. They're fucking awful. I didn't finish the 1 can I had. I think if I was maybe already drunk, I could do it, right? I could like down it. But I need some like spirits. I think if I had some vodka to mix in it, send them to me over mail so I can drink them. I love vanilla. It doesn't taste like vanilla. It says it has vanilla. Doesn't taste like it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But yes, this is the fecal funny level. It's funny because I'm pretty sure this whole game is a fecal funny. Maybe you can bake a pound cake with it or something? Ah, maybe. I gotta do something with it though. It's awful. I think I'll pair it with my beef goulash MRE. Or if I ever get another MRE pizza, which God forbid I ever do, you know, it'll be the perfect drink to have with it. You know, I'll finally be able to end my miserable existence. Oh no, I didn't want to. Oh my god! I did it again! What? What? I wasn't even... Oh, and... Oh, and there's nothing. The final boss is an MRE pizza. Oops, spoilers, tee. You know, I've been saying on that beef goulash MRE because I figured I could do another like stream where I have the MRE and I just chat with chat. But I guess I think rightfully so. I question how watchable that is. I think the MRE pizza one was fun because it looked so horrible. Oh hell nah, peppino in the sewers. Oh hell nah. But I don't know how much. I mean, Steve 1989 exists, right? So I think there is like there is a demand to watch people have MREs, right? But he has edited videos, and also Steve is just such a likable guy, right? Which you want to watch him because he's Steve, right? I don't think I have that charisma. The hell is beef goulash? So like, it's beef, and it's goulash. I don't know how to explain goulash because I think what I usually do to make goulash, I'm not sure if that's like correct, right? But like basically, when I make goulash for myself, I make like I basically take like chopped meat and some gravy and vegetables, and I make like a very thick like gravy. Put it over some noodles. I guess you could use rice too. I don't think you're supposed to. Goulash is basically a peppery meat stew. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's kind of... Like, I like to put, like, some carrots and onions and peppers and stuff in my goulash. Ah, yes, that explains it. It's one of those things where I've never really questioned what it is, right? I've just kind of, like, been like, yep, that's beef goulash. Oh my god, is this Breath of the Wild shield surfing? Oh. Oh my god. Pizza Face eats pizza? Holy shit. Like, imagine what a ghoul would eat, right? A ghoul. Lash. Ah, I gotta try that recipe myself then. So the way I describe what I make, and this probably isn't correct, right? But it's what I learned from my mother, right? Basically, I go to make Swedish meatballs, and then I don't make it into a meatball, and then I add some other seasonings. I've been kind of lazy though. I part of me, like, I want to make it, but I feel like it's much better in like winter weather. Now that it's starting to get like hotter, I'm like, I don't know how much I want to like make it. I like using egg noodles because I don't know how much you're really supposed to like have noodles with it or anything. I guess you could use rice if you like rice, but I like egg noodles. These levels are just pure chaos. Traditionally, Hungarians just put meat, veggies, and a shit ton of paprika into a meat pot and cook it over a fire. That reminds me, I kind of want to make hot pot, which, like, hot pot is a very broad term, right? It could basically be anything. But, I don't know. As lame as it may sound, I want to try the hot pot recipe from your camp. Because you know, anime food always looks so good. I think that reminds me, there was a One Bite pizza review where it was Dave Portnoy went to a pizza place where they also served goulash. That was like the two things they had on the menu. I also want to try a massive bowl of chili with stuffed noodles. Man, I could go for some chili. I don't think I've had like chili in a while. I think the last time I had chili was there was like a crock pot like cook-off or something at work. So there was a ton of crock pots full of food in the break room, and I had like a small little like cup of chili. And I was like, and I just it didn't satiate my desire for chili. I was kind of like, yep, that's chili. Oh shit. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, let me... Ah, there we go. One of Babish's friends does anime recipes on his channel. On Babish's channel or his own channel? I got a recipe for sea salt ice cream, I think, from Babish's channel. And I made that on the main, yeah. Okay, cool. I have to check that out. But, I remember I tried to make it as like a popsicle. I even got like a popsicle molds for it and stuff. I think I broke the custard. So I tried to redeem it by just having it as like regular ice cream. And it maybe didn't have like the right consistency, but it was still very good. I remember, because I think I made it when I still lived with my parents, and my mom was like very annoyed at me because she's like, why are you putting food dye into it? And I was like, you don't understand. Sea salt ice cream isn't complete unless it's like a teal color. Oh damn, I just realized that I have easy access to nachos. I have chili with nachos, fucking genius. Oh man, I love nachos. I remember one time I wanted tacos, but I didn't really have like the actual stuff to make tacos, like just tortillas. And we had some leftover chili. So my idea was just to make tacos with the leftover chili. I think so, it was more like a burrito. It was still delicious. Because it was had like, we had what was it? Like, it was like ground beef with some, I don't know what, if like it's like a universal name for it. I've always bought, like at the grocery store they call it country ribs or country style ribs, but it's just like, it's just a cut of pork, right? So it's, we got pork, some ground beef, chunks of potato, and then like, you know, all the vegetables, right? Like, I'm trying to think, like peppers, some onion. I think most of what you would expect from a chili. I I know sometimes my mom would put corn in chili, but not all the time. I'm not a huge fan of corn. Like, I won't turn corn down. But, country style ribs are not ribs. They're pork shoulder cuts. Your life is a lie. I don't... Yeah, I've never... Oh, why am I red now? I'll be killing 1,000 enemies. I should try making chili with pork, chicken, and bovine ground beef. Yeah, I've never been one to assume, right, that country ribs are ribs, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know, like, what else do you call them, right? That's what the grocery store labels them as, right? Did I play this one? Yeah, I did. Who am I to disagree, right? I'm just one spud. I'm just one silly little duende. Oh my god. Who could it be? Peppino versus... Peppino? What the fuck? Ah! Dude, this is worse than Shadow Link. Oh. What the fuck? How am I supposed to fight? What the hell? Peppino! Get a hold of yourself, man. It's him. It's... Oh, Nipep. Can I steal his hats? This is what it feels like to dissociate. This looks like a Mexican soap opera drama. I love telenovelas. There we go. What the fuck? Castlevania Symphony of the Night, 1997. Sucker punch in his cock. Oh, he got me. I think I understand this boss fight the least out of all of them. Boop, boop, boop. I like how sinister the music sounds. Oh, he hit me. When can I hit him? Nope, that's a lot of peppino. Injured. Oh, I got him. Oh no. I thought maybe I could catch his hat. Like there's a secret, right? Why does your character look like he's busting for a piss? Peppino? He's very scared. Unless you mean me. In which case, I don't think I'm busting for a piss. Alexa, play I'll Face Myself Nightcore remix? Oh! Yeah, this is... I know I've said this already, but this is pure chaos. Jesus Christ. I'm a shadow, the true self. Jesus Christ. Yeah, these boss fights, I don't know, they drive me zany. Can I? No. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Hold on. Ah, it feels so weird not having my desk mat. My coffee incident. Let's see. Okay. I go to YouTube to search for Nightcore remix of I'll Face Myself. And, I just see Budahar on the front page. Nikado Avocado good ending. I don't like this. No, I don't want to be reminded about Nikado Avocado. Right. I'll face myself. This is gonna be awful. Nightcore. Oh god, it actually exists. I'm a shadow, the true self. Alright, let's go. Alright. This is so awful. Let me lower it, alright? I mean, it's not so bad right now. It's gonna get worse. Actually, you know what? It could be worse. Let me bring chat back. Find the Little V Metal remix of I'll Face Myself. I don't know why my brain filled in I hate myself. I think it's a Freudian slip for what's going on right now. Jesus Christ, let me just restart. Alright, if I don't beat the boss fight by the time I'll Face Myself is done, then it's just Jover. We need to kill Chaos. You know, as someone who really likes Final Fantasy 1, I'm very displeased with the fact that Stranger Paradise exists. It seems like a game that is from that like 2008 era or like 2010 era of like PS3 games that were really edgy and like grimdark, and they just released it like now for some reason. Okay, now this violin is very scuffed. I can't believe the writer of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 did it. Wait, that was Nobunga? That was Nobunaga himself? The violin is sus. The violin is awful. Oh, okay. Oh god. Alright, let's turn this off. It's too much for me. I can't handle it. Why does the music sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks? Do you not know what Nightcore is, chat member? Okay, why does that kind of sound like... I think it's just brain rot now, but I feel like I'm expecting I'll Face Myself to start. Should I feel bad that after I played Persona 3, I have no intention of playing Persona 4 and going straight to 5? I bought Persona 5 Royal full price. Actually, I don't think I bought it full price, but I bought the PC version specifically so I could stream it, and my god, I will do it. I'll go 3, 5, and 4 just to fuck with everyone. And then I'll never touch 1 and 2. I've played them on my PSP already. I mean, yeah, 5 is not as good as 3, but that's just me. 5, story-wise, is not my favorite, but I think it's the best gameplay that the newer Persona games have to offer. 4 is a good middle ground between the two, but that's because, like, I don't know. 4 lets you control your party. I like how fast 5 is. It's actually kind of why I like Honkai Star Rail, because I like fast-paced JRPGs. I know that's like a antonym for some people, right? That's a completely contradictory statement. Oh, what the hell? He's just a brain? Yo, brain game insane. Drain that main vein. Oh, god damn it. I rolled for Seal and got her, and now I have to save for Kafka. Or Kafka. Kafka. I got Clara, and I like how her attack is just like a robot stand. And she does like crazy damage, especially with all like the all the counterattacks she gets to do. Especially when you pair her with March 7th. Because you get those, if you put a shield on her and then you get those like double counterattacks. Oh, it's sublime. Would you stream the PSP remake of Persona 2? I see. I don't know, because if I'm gonna be honest, for me, the gameplay of Persona 1 and 2 doesn't really jive with me. I like them more for their story than the actual game, and I don't know if I can have the patience to play through all that. And it's kind of like, I think in this one, that's how I feel about Persona 3. And I'm like every time I have to like go through Tartarus, I'm thinking like, man, you know, I love this game's story and it's such a good game to me, but boy, oh boy, do I wish I wish I played on something other than hard mode. Sounds like you need to get good. I don't know, it's just not my kind of game. I want to like them. Clara Tascate Svarog? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't even know. Tascate. I think that's it. Tasukute. Right? Hatodogu. Jesus Christ. I don't pay attention to the game. You know, I said I'd try to get through the whole like rest of the game. For this segment of Pizza Tower. I might have to go back on that depending on how I feel at the end of this boss fight. Tascate has helped me or saved me. Yeah. I wasn't sure how to pronounce Svarogi. Don't be greedy on this boss battle. You have to be patient and wait for the moment to strike. I'm a greedy motherfucker. What can I say? I just have to get into the Zen mode, right? Also, it seems like you have to hit him twice before he'll, like, actually lose his hat. Is there also a phase 2 for him? I fear that, honestly. It seems like going fast is actually, like, a detriment in this boss battle. The Dark Souls of pizza? This is literally the Dark Souls of pizza, that's right. I'm a games journalist. I can't play Cuphead. What's the matter, little fella? Bad at video games? Oh, fuck! That's such a troll. If you're curious, Svarog is named after the Slavic god of fire. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't curious, but that's still cool. Ah, shit! Okay. You fucker! Yes, there's a phase 2 and phase 3? My brother in Christ. Phase 3? But phase 3 is, it's a surprise, just focus for what you're doing at the moment. John Tower really made a game. Honkai Star Rail got me like March 7th, marry me. My guy. Handshake emoji right now. You feel me, you feel me. March 7th, a baddie. I'm gonna be real. It's so funny, like, when I first started playing Honkai, though, I was like, man, so much of this UI is, like, unapologetically just, like, straight ripped from Genshin, which, like, I mean, it's the same company, right? So I can't really get mad at them for reusing their own assets, but I was like, it's so blatant. Like, it's just like very little much of a reskin. It's not as hard as fighting the boss, I promise. Alright. Thank you. Ah! Oh, okay. Roll game. Ow! Threw his head at me. I gotta be careful. Oh! That was like a misinput on my part. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, Peppino, chill. Fake Peppino. The Kafka Gacha banner in Star Rail will eat my soul. Is she, she's not out yet, right? I didn't hear anything about that. My brother in Christ, you are eating shit. You're literally stuffing your face with fresh feces, just chowing down on that doo-doo. I don't know who you're talking to, or about what, but, if you're talking to me, I'm offended. Alright, listen, I've been 100%, right? I'm not a shit eater. I'm a... Alright. That ass has gotta be clean. Ah, shit. Not yet, but you have played her in the prologue. She's broken. Yes. That's why I was like, wait, huh? I was like, she's not ready for gacha yet. I think the super taunts can actually hurt or counter projectiles. I gotta remember about those. It'd be cool if I could reflect them with the super taunt. Wait, did I actually do something? Or did I just take damage? I don't really know. Why does this boss kind of remind me of like Obelita's Casa? After Seal, it's Silver Wolf, Bronya's ass character, and then Kafka is believed to be trusted. Damn, if there's gonna be a Silver Wolf gacha, I think I'm done. Oh, the counter like did something, and then it immediately hit me anyway. So I really don't know what to think about that. Does that give me like iframes? It does. So it was amazing, but like hot damn, the ass shot in the prologue. Yeah. Trust me, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I've been trying to figure out how to segue into my thoughts about something to do with Nintendo. However, now is not the time to do it because this boss fight is it's taxing too much of my brain power, and too much of it is being overwritten with Hoyoverse characters. The darker clothing ones are fake Peppino clones. They die in their own. Oh, okay. Would this be easier to see if I was wearing the white apron? You think? Is there a white apron advantage? A meta, if you would. Right? Leg meta. Stop thinking about Silverwolf's ass. I know it's hard, but fight the horny. You can do it. I don't know. Listen, I already had to, I'm pretty sure he's gonna look like you no matter what. Well, yeah, I know that, but if, like, I'm saying the red apron is kind of, like, already dark. Would it be easier to tell which one is the real fake? That's the real sentence. By wearing a lighter color. That's what I was getting at. Obviously, he's gonna look like me. To be this tall. The clothes will look darker in color. Yes, I know he's gonna. I know he's mimicking my clothes. I think you guys are latching on the wrong part of the question. I know I'm dumb, alright? I'm not that dumb. There we go. Noise tea. I still can't believe they have a bootleg ass oh, bye-bye. Annoyed in this game. It's a me, a peppino! Peppino pasta spaghetti! Oh yeah, see, look, that's so much easier to tell. White apron meta. The boss changed clothes too. Yes, yes, we established the boss would change clothes. I wanted to see if the fake clones would be easier to tell apart by having darker aprons, because the red apron's pretty dark, all things considered. Whoa. Easy clap. Let's go, peppino pasta spaghetti fajoule. Pasta, that's right. Pasta, lasagna, rigatone. Hey, Don, you seeing this shit? Give me that hat. Wait, what the fuck? Ah, shit. Okay. I don't know if we can peppino pasta our ways out of this one. Gambinos. That's cheating? I mean, it's cheating. Oh, yeah. The boss? Every boss cheats like that. That's why these boss fights drive me crazy. This is why every part of Pizza Tower is so far apart from each other. Because I make it to a boss fight and I go, I don't want to play this game anymore. I think, I don't know, maybe it's just me, right? I will say that I think this game's boss fight design leaves a lot to be desired. Or maybe I'm just bad. Who knows? Definitely doesn't G-haul with me, I'll give it that much. Phase 2, he'll repeat all of his moves from Phase 1 but faster. Oh, and I should have been looking at the game and not chat. Ha! Oh my god. Yeah, who's the real Peppino now? That's right, Peppino me. Peppino, more like Peppy yes. Something. What the hell is going on? This guy is real Pepe Frog. Real Peppino sad frog. Rare Pepe. Shadow. This fucking guy. Oh, he makes the pasta on the ball. Real screw-up Betty. Woo! Trying to remember when he's done attacking with some of these. Oh. Oh, fuck off. No. Ah, shit. Give me that. No, I need a hat, please. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the? Oh, no! Stop being fast! Ah! But I had two hats. I had two hats. It's so over. It's so over. Now at the DMC of pizza games. I've never been out pizzaed so much since the hut. To be honest, I was not expecting a one-shot. That's fake Peppino for you. If only I could get extra hats. The fact that I'm capped at 6 is criminal. Oh, you fuck. Peppino. This guy real Peppinus. Listen to the hair on the scrote. Up, and I fucked that up immediately. Oh no! That's Skinwalker Peppino. What? What? Oh, I hit him. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. There's too much going on my screen. That's right, let's go. It's like, what's the run button again? No, I don't want to do that. Why am I doing that? Chat, I see you talking. You're all lovely people, but I cannot look. Oh! No! No, 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 you fucking game. Oh, he does two. He hits me for 2 hats. Why do I keep accidentally pressing up? No, fuck, fuck, fuck. Speaking of pizza, my dream is to go on a pizza carvery and leave this place when the owner cries out due to the shortage of ingredients I'll cause. Damn it, man, I'm trying not to order Papa John's right now. My self-control is being contested. Why is pressing up so easy to do on accident? I specifically got a controller where that would not happen. But it keeps happening. Why is up the button for that? That's fucked up. I got new clothes. I got the purple. Alright. How come Pizza Tower turned into a survival horror? This is like that one time in Resident Evil 8 where Ethan has to escape a giant fetus. Except it's Peppino and not Rose. And it's not soy jacking. Where's Rose? Where's pizza? What the fuck? Ethan has to escape a giant penis? No, a giant fetus. Heather Mason has to escape a giant penis. If you ever played Silent Hill 3, you'll know what I'm talking about. Giant penis worm. That game isn't very subtle with its imagery. It's actually kind of funny, that whole segment in Resident Evil 8 kind of felt more like a Silent Hill game than like any of the American developed, or I guess, Silent Hill games. Just can't fuck this up. Fuck. Oh. Did I do it? Bruzo pizza. You know who else isn't subtle with its imagery? My mom. That was bad? Wow, you know what? Fuck you, Peppino. Leon, I really need you to fuck my sister. The menopause is kicking in. She has 3 cats, and one of them is named Albert Whiskers. It's true. Where do I take the key? I'm surging with adrenaline. Don't know where I'm going. There we go. Okay. It is the last floor, right? But it's been like 2 hours, and realistically it's probably been like an hour and a half. So I think we'll call it for Pizza Tower for tonight. We will definitely come back to Pizza Tower soon, because we're almost done. And at this point I just want to be done. So, but I don't know if I can take so much more of that, and I want to get to Metal Gear. So we're gonna do a quick, by quick I mean a normal length BRB, and when we come back, it will be time for Metal Gear Solid 2. So, see you in a bit.